Yeah.
Hi. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm here with Pugh at the BSG in Bizo, and this is one of the most inspirational men that I've met and seen today. So this is for a personal project of mine where I go interviewing the most inspirational and successful people. So Lewis, if you could, the people who are looking at this, they want to reach greater heights of achievement in all areas of their life, from business to personal life. If you could just share just very briefly what your story is and how you got to where you are today.
So I started out as a lawyer,
Yeah.
and then I worked in London for a number of years on big maritime law cases, but I always had this passion to swim.
Yeah.
I loved swimming, and I also had a passion for the environment. And now I've combined the two of them by swimming in some of the most vulnerable ecosystems on this earth. And often these swims are really in dangerous places. So for example, I did a swim across the North Pole in the Arctic where the water's -1, and then I just come back from doing a series of swims down in Antarctica in a place called the Ross Sea, which is an amazing place which we're trying to get set aside as a marine protected area, which is like a national park.
Okay, so people they don't seem to have like it's like that thing that inspires them, like even gives them the purpose. What is your take on the importance of a purpose and a big why in everything that you do? What you do?
Yeah, purpose is absolutely central. If you've got no purpose, you're going to be drifting. Now here's the interesting thing. Some people, it's really easy. They have known since they were little boys or girls that they wanted to be a doctor or they wanted to be a lawyer, whatever the case would be, and they knew it. Okay. Let me give you an example, because other people it's not the same. So I'll give you a South African example, because you guys all are, it's a country where there's a lot of mining.
Yeah.
Sometimes you find gold on the surface, like in rivers, and you just pan it, and there it is. Those are those type of people. But for other people, it's like having to find gold right at the bottom. So, some of these mines in South Africa, people are drilling many kilometers to the bottom to actually find that seam of gold. And so what I say to people who say, well, I don't know what my passion is, I don't know what I should be doing, I just say dig deep. And what you're aiming to achieve is you're aiming to find your heart, what really makes you passionate. Because when you find passion, you've got energy. When you've got energy, you've got haste, you've got spirit, you're going to achieve big things.
Yes, definitely. Another question I want to ask is, we seem to have a crisis in SA, and it's a crisis around leadership. And so I want to take your take on the importance of leadership. And most people think you have to be a CEO, big politician, or own a large corporate to be a leader. However, Robin Sharma advocates that you can lead without a title. What is your take on leadership?
I agree totally with Robin that you can lead without a title. So if you know what your purpose is, don't wait for other people to lead you. Stand up and do it. So for example, there are 25 countries who govern Antarctica, and they've been trying now for 4 years to get a deal together to protect the waters of Antarctica, and they couldn't get it. And so I thought, well, why don't I try going there and try and broker a deal, which is what I'm doing at the moment. I don't have permission, but just do it, and if you've got passion, people will follow. And when people follow, and if the reason is right, you're going to achieve great results.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So don't wait.
Don't wait.
Don't wait.
Just go out and be proactive. Right?
And don't wait until you're too old either. How old are you now?
24.
Yeah. Go for it now.
Okay, definitely will. And just the last two questions. What is the importance of today you came out and you spoke to us on stage. What do you think is the importance of being able to communicate effectively on the stage in public speaking? Because many people are afraid of that. It's the number one fear before death even. So what is the importance of able to communicate and get your message out there?
I don't know one area of business or public service where the importance of public speaking isn't crucial. It's certainly to your advancement of your career. I just say this about public speaking because actually public speaking is very easy. You've got to do the following things. Number one, tell a story. People love a story. Number two, bin the PowerPoint. I see people who come along and they have this big PowerPoint presentation. It makes people sleep.
Death by PowerPoint.
Yeah. Number three, okay. Number three is make sure that you have stopped talking before they've stopped listening.
Okay.
Yeah. And lastly, speak from the heart. And when you put those 4 things together, public speaking is not so frightening.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Cool. And so the last one is what is the final message you'd like to get out to people listening to this, from corporates to just people who are trying to reach high levels of achievement? What's that final message you'd just like to just say, give it to them?
Focus, focus, focus. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so we have a lot of opportunities to go do swims all over the world and to do TV programs and things like that. I look at the project and I ask myself, is this good or is it great? And I bin everything that's good. And then then you're only doing great stuff. And because you're doing great stuff, then it's going to get greater.
Yeah.
And then suddenly your ceiling yesterday becomes your floor of today.
Yeah.
And you keep doing better and better stuff. If you just keep on doing good stuff and doing average stuff, you're going to be drifting in a world of mediocrity. And you don't want that.
No, you don't want to live in that mediocrity. Okay, so that's from Pugh. He's also author of 21 Kayaks and Speedo. He also authored Achieving the Impossible. And we believe that you are able to do great things. So go out there and show the world how great you are. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Okay.